Hi. Just thought I'd add a bit of a reflection really, and this could go into either psychology in action or social process. So I may include it in both modules. I was at the Bristol rugby match last week, and doing what I would normally do in terms of watching the players that I'm closely involved with, to see whether there's anything that may arise that we could be working on, and I can probably reflect at another time on that. But in terms of social processes, and in particular crowd effect, one of the things that I was really interested in, and you may or may not know this, in rugby union, when a penalty is given or a kick has to be taken, it is the norm, and it's quite a powerful norm, it is the norm to be quiet while the kicker is taking his kick. This is regardless of which team it is, so there's no slating the opposition, as it were. It is regarded as good form to be quiet, and sometimes that silence, and it's usually preceded by lots of shh, you'll hear from various points in the crowd. Sometimes that silence is almost pin drop silence, and that is unlike other sort of sports. I can think of football, rugby league, for example, where the opposing fans will do the utmost to put you off. And my thoughts were this really. I was wondering how, if there's any difference in concentration as a result of that perfect silence being created. Because my reflection at the time was, it could even be quite off-putting when you have quite a lot of noise, a lot of shouting, a lot of cheering, and then suddenly in a stadium where there might be 3,000 or 4,000, 15,000, 20,000, you get this absolute silence. And this is purely anecdotal. I have no research on this, but I'm curious about the relationship between that silence and the levels of concentration, because it has implications in terms of applied sports psychology, in terms of how you prepare or get pre-performance routines in for things like kicks. So I have no answers to this. It is just something I was reflecting on whilst watching the match last week, so I thought I would share it with you.